Are you gonna record?
Oops.
What up?
Hello.
Are we live?
Mm-hmm, you're live. According to my phone.
Oh,
We're
live.
Hello. Just to give you a heads up, I'm feeling a little weird today.
Oh, Lord.
And just to give you a heads up, Mama's tired.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about why Mama's so tired, too. And stuff to look out for from all of us about what's... Look at us, melanin popping.
Poppity pop pop.
What? Is that Auntie Glenda just came on? What up,
Oop,
Auntie
I
Glenda?
have peace 2003, but I want to know, do you have peace in
Come on, do you have peace in 2019?
I know you had it in 2003, but did you have it in 2019?
Yeah, man.
Can we get started, please?
All right. Welcome to the Lashely podcast. My name is Erica.
I'm Erin.
I'm Teresa.
And we are the Lashley ladies.
I guess I should clap so
Yes, we're all clapping now. We are the Lashley ladies. Welcome to our podcast. Yeah. If you didn't know, if you couldn't tell, oldest daughter
Second oldest.
and mom.
The mother.
Yes. A lot of people confuse that. They think mom's our sister.
Yeah.
Did your eyes just cross?
Just crossed.
Seriously.
I know she be looking young and stuff,
Okay.
but she out
Well,
blood.
black don't crack.
It don't crack ever. Well,
Melanin.
sometimes it does. If you don't use lotion, it does.
Oh boy, here we go.
It does.
Are we getting started?
Yeah, we should
Yes,
start.
we're gonna get
Okay.
started. Jeez, it's a little bit cloudy here in Arizona. I don't know if you can tell on the
Yeah.
vid
It's
chill.
cloudy, but the temperature is nice.
It is.
Oh,
We
it's
can't
nice.
complain because
Oh,
other
yeah.
people are,
I
dealing
was
with a
just
little
talking to my
something.
really good friend who lives in Chicago, but like in the south, or she lives in the north suburbs. It was like negative. It was like 10 degrees there a couple days ago.
Yeah.
What?
Mr. LaBelle was saying they were having blizzards and shutdowns.
I'm
Okay.
not over
I'm good.
that.
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
the only thing I miss about Chicago is fall. That's it.
Yeah.
But everything else, I do not miss the winter.
I miss looking outside and seeing a winter white wonderland.
Right, the very first snow I missed.
Yeah, but like getting out into
Trying
it
to
and
drive,
being cold
commute.
and icy
Ugh,
and it ruining your
ugh,
tires and
ugh.
all the salt and slush and dirt and muck
Cold
and cloudy
feet.
days. There was a
Numb
3-month
hands.
stint where there was no sun.
Oh my God.
And that's
No
not
sun.
exaggeration.
Like
literally.
literally 3 months of no sun.
No sun. And if it was sun, it was like midday. So you left, it was dark. You got home, it was dark, so you missed if there was any sun. So you really didn't see the sun for 3 months.
So all of that to say, I'm really happy to be here in Arizona.
Exactly.
I'm really thankful.
Arizona, we love you.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about holidays, and the one coming up is...
Thanksgiving extravaganza.
I was about to say Christmas.
No, you're trying to
Wow.
skip us
Oh,
forward.
God.
Thanksgiving
Well, and
extravaganza.
Thanksgiving is always important to us because it was Granny's favorite holiday.
Right. My
Mom's
mom's.
mom. Rest in peace, Granny. We love you.
Oh, here we go. I am done.
Yes. I was like, was it 2 times? Erica
So
always
good.
does that.
I love. Rest in peace, Granny. Or rest in power. Yes, that was a big important holiday.
That was a
for-
very important holiday for my mom.
Yeah.
So everybody would always go over to her house.
She had
and
all the food and
food,
all the desserts.
all the desserts. She would make
Football would be on.
Yep, and she would make a sweet potato pie for every one of her children and
For them to
their
take home.
family to take
Wow,
home.
Granny was doing it all.
That's where I get it from.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
actually doing too much. That's why I'm tired.
You do the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, I do. I don't even know where all this food is going to go.
People's
But if Auntie
homes-
Glenda comes, I know where it's going to go.
Oops.
She's going to take some home.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all like, Erica was like, okay.
That's what you meant. Okay.
Oh, I can't with y'all.
Anyway, so I'm going to tell the folks of the podcast land what exactly are we having for Thanksgiving? What are we most excited to eat for Thanksgiving? Now, let's just go through the menu and then we can talk about some other stuff.
Okay. Well, the menu
Oh,
is.
wow, she came with
You didn't know. You didn't
Ready.
tell me that I was doing this, but I will pull
You don't
it
know
up.
offhand? Just say offhand.
Sometimes you need a list.
Yeah,
I'll pull it
sometimes
up.
you do.
All right.
It's on their website, fitforlifelashes.com.
Oh,
Oops.
okay.
Okay.
Drop that plug.
Okay. 'Cause
Wow.
that's
So in this little time,
yeah, I know.
I'm most excited about. I really like dressing and cranberry sauce, so I'm excited to have the dressing. And it's not called stuffing. Okay, fine. It is for some people.
Okay.
And it's
You can
usually.
stop talking now.
Oh wow.
So on the menu, this was the menu before, and some things have changed, but lasagna, mac and cheese, fried corn, double baked potatoes. Instead of the double baked potatoes, we're having double baked potato casserole. Smoked turkey. We're doing ham. We're doing a pork roast with a cherry chutney because that's my son's favorite, and it's around his birthday. We're also having string beans and greens, a sweet potato casserole topped with a pecan brown sugar topping, crumble. We're having broccoli salad, homemade dinner rolls. We're having dressing. We're having drumettes. We used to do these drumettes back in the day. They're teriyaki drumettes that I used to season
and
put them in a bag and let the marinade sit in the marinade for a couple of days.
Yep.
And then we would put them on the charcoal grill. So we're having those because we got ourselves a little charcoal grill because out here I have our gas grills and I don't like gas. So we're doing that. And then for desserts, we're having chocolate cake with chocolate icing. I have here caramel cake, but I've replaced the caramel cake because nobody that I know really likes caramel cake.
Yeah, I don't really do the caramel.
So I'm replacing that with what's called a mocha icebox cake. And what that is a
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know.
Sounds
It's a
good.
mocha whipped cream and you layer that with chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, that's right. You talking about you freeze it?
And you put in the refrigerator. And it sets and it comes and kind of like the cookies kind of meld into it and you slice it. It looks like a piece of cake. But I'm making that instead.
The caramel cake icing is really finicky too.
Yeah, it is very finicky. But I think I could have made it.
Ooh.
A lemon pound cake. I'm making a lemon curd cake. That's not on here. Vanilla bean cheesecake, a chocolate espresso cheesecake, apple pie, peach cobbler, and German chocolate cake.
Wow, chocolate espresso cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Oh
that.
my god.
So I think that's all we're having. I don't remember if I added anything else into that. Oops.
Just waving to people.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot of. I did say lasagna. Okay,
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of
for
food.
Thanksgiving. We're having enough to feed an army.
Yeah.
And you were making all this for just our immediate family.
Right.
Until the Holy Spirit got a hold of you.
And he said, open now the doors.
Open now the doors.
And let the people come in.
Yes, the people. It's like Aaron's friends and Erica's friends don't have any place to go or they aren't going to be able to make it home. Inviting them over. I mean, it's going to be more like an open house than let's all sit down because our place isn't really big enough for that.
Right.
So people are going to stop in. You can either grab your plate and go, which I won't be mad at all.
She probably will.
I'll love you. I would probably kiss you. Grab your plate and go, or you can sit down and talk with us. That's fine. I mean, you can talk with them. That's fine.
Wow. And you can talk between the hours of 12 and 3.
12 and 3, because I have to go to work the next day. And then we invited my nephews, and then Eric's sister Glenda, who's the mother of the nephews. She's coming in town, so she's going to be there. So we're going to have some people coming in, and then we're going to take some plates to Pastor Andre and to Jason, those two guys that go to my church for sure. Pastor Andre is one of the executive pastors, and I promised him some food. And then Jason, I've been promising food too forever.
Yeah, for like 2 years.
So if you see this, Jason, I got
food.
you. And he's probably going like, I don't believe it.
Not until I get the plate.
Right, not until I can see the plate and you bringing it to me. So that's what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And I started cooking actually like the beginning of October.
I think it was the beginning of October.
The beginning of October because I didn't have any days off from work. I'm working like all through the holidays and I didn't have any days off. So I just started doing stuff that I could freeze. That's why it changed from the double baked potatoes. I don't need it in. Thank you. The double baked potatoes to the actual double baked potato casserole because I figured I could freeze the casserole as opposed to the double baked potatoes. That they're harder to freeze. The skin gets a little finicky.
Right.
And so nobody really in my family
eats the skin.
I eat the skin, but my kids
you know what
don't.
I mean? You eat the inside.
So I just did the casserole for that.
Ooh, now that I feel completely overwhelmed with all that food,
Yeah,
my brain's
it's
like,
a lot.
It's gonna
But
be
it's
good.
gonna be really good. And we don't eat like this all the time.
Oh,
Someone
no.
tried
No.
to come for us online. I
Oh,
won't
did they?
name names.
Who was it, Erica? I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
They tried to
They're
say,
my people.
They
I
tried.
wanna
They
keep
tried
them
to
good.
say, well, it's called Fit for Life. That don't seem very healthy.
Who was it?
Mom.
Erica? I mean, Aaron?
Mom,
Who was it? I
I'm
want to
not
know.
gonna-
It's your people.
And I just want to publicly say,
Who was it, Erica? I mean,
Let everybody listen.
can't we all just get along? Damn it!
I like these people, so I'm not.
Part of being fit for life, let me just say
come
this.
on now, lay
Hey,
us down.
preach to us, Mom.
Part of being fit for life is allowing yourself a treat
Out of here.
every now and again.
and again. And it's homemade. There's
And
no
it's
preservatives.
homemade.
There's no
Yeah.
nothing.
And honestly, Mr. Lashley and I only eat like this once or twice a
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
How often do you eat like I'm just asking a question. Just asking a question. Just
Okay.
asking.
So that's a record show. Still fits
Don't
in.
come for me unless I send for you.
Unless I
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
send for
That's
you.
Love you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. But
No.
don't come for me unless I send for
You
you.
don't know that I know who you are. I got love in my heart. They don't know. She knows.
I don't
names.
know who you are.
Yeah.
But just know that I still love you. I got you. Okay? Moving on.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Now, what is your favorite thing that you're excited to have for Thanksgiving? What are you most excited to have? Let me rephrase that for Thanksgiving.
I think the dressing.
Yes, that was what I was gonna say.
The dressing with the canned cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Now, some people really do not like the canned cranberry sauce. I grew up on canned
Yes.
cranberry sauce, so I love it. I could make homemade cranberry sauce quite easily,
Right.
and it probably would be pretty tasty. But I mean, why do that when who makes that?
Is it Oceans?
Ocean Spray makes it better to me. So
And it's all about how you grew up. I had that
Yeah.
conversation with someone else, even about hot sauce. They were like, "You like Frank's?" It's like, "Yeah, that's how I grew up.
Right.
I love
Yeah.
Frank's hot
Put
sauce."
Frank's on
Yeah.
something.
But someone
Everything.
else likes Cholula, or they like
Yeah,
this. It's
right.
like it's all about how you grew up. It's
Right.
the nostalgia. Of
yes,
it all.
well there you go. Look at there.
I was like, oh, it says this.
Okay.
What are you most excited to have, Aaron?
Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna be the dressing and the macaroni and cheese coupled together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are
Side by side.
Thanksgiving like
Staples,
requirements.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not Thanksgiving if you don't have the mac
Right.
and cheese, but it has to be mom's
Right.
mac and cheese because I'm sorry, but some of you folks out here,
Oops, Aaron, don't come from her.
I'm not
on,
trying
can
to.
we be honest on our own platform?
I'm just.
Come
Somebody
on.
told me they were making macaroni and cheese
Mm-mm.
from a box.
For Thanksgiving?
Not
Wait, no, wait. Tell them to
Not
come
for
and get
the
some
thanks.
macaroni and cheese.
Not for the thanks, but
Okay.
that is that's the box. That's how they do it.
Okay.
That's
That's true. A
that's
lot
how
of
they
people
were
do.
raised.
And I'm not mad at those people,
Right.
honestly. I wasn't raised like that, so I was raised with baked
Homemade.
macaroni and cheese.
You put
Yeah.
that
If that's
butter
what
in
if that's the
there.
best you can do, then more power to you. And you
Right.
like it,
Right.
more power to
But
you.
if you're
Make it
looking
back.
to level up,
Right.
head
Let's
to
level up.
fitforlife.com/
Fit for Life Lashley's my love.
okay, fitforlifelashleys.com. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
And you can have a recipe for a bomb.
Yeah, it's
Macaroni
really
and
good. I'm
cheese.
talking about you heat up that macaroni, you put that butter in there, that pet milk in there, that Lawry seasoning salt,
Yeah.
that pepper.
Lawry
You get
seasoning
about
salt.
6 to 10 different types of cheeses. You cut up that Velveeta
Yes.
into small miniature
Yes.
sizes. Am I right, Mom? Am I
Yes, you're
tracking?
you're
You
preaching.
put a little bit more
Yes.
pet milk in there, a little bit more seasoning in there. You
Oh,
top
she know
it
this
off
about-
with the cheddar, the sharp cheddar.
eggs.
And make sure you put them eggs in there too.
to bind it.
To
Yeah,
bind
to
it.
bind
And then you top it off with some sharp cheddar. You bake that little puppy and it'll come out real good.
Wow. She's made that a lot.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome to all her friends. Now, I do have this. It's very interesting to me what people's beliefs about seasonings, okay? So I have a story from work. I always have stories from work. I'm not
you
following
do.
anybody from work, and no one from work is following me.
So I'm good.
I feel free. So our Miss A, our lovely lady that's in the kitchen, came out. She was talking to one of the owners. I was going up there to ask something, but I paused. I wanted them to finish. They couldn't see me. I was coming down the hallway. She was telling him, I need some salt and pepper. And he said, what do you need salt and pepper for?
Okay.
And she said,
to buy food.
and he said, "Do we have little packages?"
Ooh.
And that's why you don't have good Thanksgiving. Because of that right there. Stingy or salt and pepper. You know full well you need to go out.
What do you need? Isn't there a store right down the street from y'all?
Come on,
You know, it's those kind of things that are just like, are you want help? Do you want it?
Right.
So, I hope that your philosophies on seasonings are not like that.
She said to cook.
I mean, she was so confused. She was like, and he's like, do we have the little packages?
Yeah,
So-
we have packages.
Right,
But
but
we're gonna need more
of
than
that. He's like, oh, okay, so I'll go get you a little something. Okay. So, and that's why. Anyway, so embrace seasoning, especially in this holiday season. Know that you can just chill and have fun and enjoy it. It doesn't have to be this like a restrictive thing. That's why people get all verklempt about food anyways, because you're so like either it's one way or the other. Either you're like all the time on far right, like, or you're over here eating, you know, one bean per meal, and there's no balance. Okay, have some balance. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Know your limitations.
Right.
And then jump back on.
Right.
You know? So I'm excited. Are you
Yeah,
guys excited?
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Me
really
too.
good. And I'm happy for some of the friends of mine that can come and enjoy.
Yes.
Even if they can't make it,
Yes.
like the fact that they're going to be getting a plate of something.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
not ready.
They're
not
actually
ready.
not ready. If you're one of those people, you're not ready.
You're not
You're
actually
They're ready.
Mom,
No,
Mom,
no.
they're not ready.
They think they're ready.
But they're not.
They're looking forward
You
to
guys, that's because you guys feel that way because you grew up with my cooking. Some people may not enjoy my cooking.
Don't.
No, Mom.
No.
Anyway.
I don't blow smoke.
Yeah.
If I won't say anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll just be
But
like,
but if it's what you're used to, that's what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
I don't know.
If you grew up with it, so because some people, their mother, they think their parents or their mother or their grandmother, whomever, or themselves make the best whatever. And then you may taste,
Until they-
and then you may taste it and go, this doesn't even have any
Salt.
You know what I'm saying? But to them, it's good because that's what they grew up
Right.
with. So you don't really know if you haven't tasted.
Yeah, that's true. But over the many years that I've been alive thus far, about 30,
About.
yeah,
Yeah,
every
tasted
person
things, yeah.
that has ever tasted your food,
Yeah.
every single one.
There's not been one person that said, I didn't really.
Lizzie,
Oh yes, it has.
who?
Mr. Clint, he didn't like my mac and cheese.
Mr.
He's used,
Clint?
Yeah, because he's used
Clintox?
to. He's
Miss
used,
Gretchen's husband.
Stop, because he's not used to baked macaroni and
Rich.
cheese.
It's rich. It's rich.
And it's a different texture.
Okay, that's
it's more
fine,
like
but that's-
the cheese. He liked the cheese sauce. He likes it
No,
like
the box.
it's like. Well, I don't. He likes it like that.
It's a box.
No. He doesn't, because Miss Gretchen doesn't play like that.
She don't
Okay,
play like
she
that.
She
She
doesn't
don't
play
play
like
like
that.
that.
But she makes it differently.
Yeah. Well, and that's one out of the hundreds of people that have had your food.
Because
so
every
I
person
think-
has been like, this is the best.
Yeah.
Better
than my mama.
Okay, so
So
anyway.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Accept it. Thank you.
Thank you for the compliment.
And they don't know. So
Thank
if
you
you
for
are,
my children
if
who are
you-
not biased in any way.
Anyway, if you're getting a plate, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're not quite ready, but that's
Right.
okay. You have a few weeks.
Oh, and then
Right,
we're
so-
gonna also, those same people, give them a sliver of each dessert.
Dessert, yeah.
Oh, right.
they
So
can
we
have
can get
some.
that home.
You're really not ready for that.
Now, I have a question about this. How do you, or how do we each individually approach the holidays with having to do different families? How did you do with having 4 little ones? And both of you guys as parents and
Right.
family lived in the same
Right.
state.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you do with all your friends and Friendsgiving and blah, 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 blah.
Whoop-de-woo.
Whoop-de-woo, hooty-doo. And then I'll talk about mine. But what were your philosophies on holidays? And did you go back and forth? Did you share? Did we do Thanksgiving here and Christmas there? Did we try to do both?
Okay, if you.
Give her a chance to
Yeah,
talk
I
because you've been explaining.
you-
so
Okay,
much.
I like to just fully explain.
So, in the beginning, when we first got married and we first started having kids, when we first got married, it was easy. It was just Eric and I. We go to Mom's house, and then we go to Mama Lashley's house, Mother Lashley's
And we
house,
give her a plate.
and we
yes, we
and
would.
we bring
From
her a
Granny's
plate.
house.
Yeah, from Granny's
She
house.
didn't cook. That's okay.
cook.
She didn't cook a lot. She would do some cooking, and sometimes she would do like a full Thanksgiving meal. Some years,
I remember one year.
yeah,
I
uh-huh.
don't remember that.
Yeah, she did. She did. Let's give her props.
What is Grandma's rest in peace?
What do you mean?
Granny has.
Right.
What's Grandma's?
Yeah. 2?
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, moving. I feel like that was just a random.
I know.
I had to think about it. Okay, go ahead.
So once we started having children and we had them, mind you, back to back.
To back.
So yeah, so there were like boom, 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 4 kids, 4 little ones. We were still trying to do the go to mom's house first, and then mind you, it's freezing in Chicago around the holidays, and then bundle everybody up and take them over to your motherland. It was
a lot.
So
Can I say something I remember? When we would go to church, we'd all get dressed up. The girls would be dressed alike. The boys would be dressed alike. We'd go to the church service. We'd get back, bring our little couple dishes that we were bringing to Granny's house. We'd drive up there, stay there till the sun went down.
Yeah.
I don't know what times those were. And then we'd go to Grandma's house and bring her a plate.
Yeah. Right.
Stay there for an hour or 2, and then bring all of our little black butts back home.
And I think we all were tired.
Oh, yeah.
But it was fun. It's good memories.
Yeah. Well, it was exhausting for the parents.
I'm sure.
It's a lot, and your parents of young children, God bless you, because the holidays can be very taxing. So we were doing that throughout you all's childhood. We never stopped until we did live in Michigan for a couple of years, and then we got a break. Praise the Lord. But it was just tiring, man. It was really tiring to do that.
If you did it over again, what would you do differently?
I don't know, because Thanksgiving was so important to Granny. So I probably would still, but we wouldn't do that for Thanksgiving. For Christmas. We would just stay at our house. You all would do. Yeah. I would call Granny and say, "What's up? Merry Christmas."
We love you.
And then if we had gifts, for them, then we would take it over there and come.
Or they would come. Sometimes Grandma would spend the night at our house.
Yeah, Grandma.
Yeah,
Grandma was very. Granny didn't travel that much.
She didn't. No. I don't ever remember. She came to our house a couple times.
Yeah, but not during the holidays.
Not during the holidays, but like for Dad's birthday or something.
Right, for that, but not during the holidays. She didn't travel.
But she would always ride with somebody. She never really
Yeah.
So your guys' philosophy was, let's do all of our things on Thanksgiving so Christmas can be our own.
Right, Christmas was ours because we weren't doing it twice.
Yeah.
And not a month apart.
No.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, in some instances, less than a month apart, because this year Christmas is less than a month from Thanksgiving.
Oh, right, because it's so late.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm married. We don't have kids yet, but they're coming. Hallelujah, praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
This 2020.
Come on now.
Is everybody's year.
It's everybody's year.
Listen to me
Will
very
he not
carefully.
do it? Let's
Everything good is coming in 2020.
Come on now,
I'm telling you that right now. You better take this
word.
word.
Did you feel that?
You better take this word. It's coming. Your babies are coming.
Okay.
New job opportunities.
And I don't know who watches this.
Everybody, listen.
I don't know who watches this.
You better take this word. You better take this word. 2020 is your year.
Come on now.
It's your year, Mom.
Thank you.
It's your year, Erica.
It's your year, Erin.
Yes.
I know it's my year.
Woo,
I've already taken
she
the
said,
word.
I know it's... Okay, so anyway. So, we don't have kids quite yet, but my husband, Stefan, he is Irish. So his family's actually in Ireland. So holidays for us over the last 3 years have been relatively easy. The first 2 years we were in Chicago, so we did extended family because he had cousins there, and then we had my extended family is there, so we would visit people. But now that we're here, we've been spending all of our holidays with my family because his family's in Ireland. Mm-hmm. This Thanksgiving, though, his parents are coming in town on Thanksgiving night, and they'll be here to the middle of December, so we'll be able to probably do an early Christmas with them. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Sometimes we forget that Thanksgiving is an American holiday. It's not a world holiday.
Right.
So that
Remember the Pilgrims.
Right. Well, anyway, that's a whole...
Here we go. Okay.
One more work story. So every month we do a bulletin board, and for Thanksgiving they had Columbus Day, they had Thanksgiving, they had curriculum, and all these different options. Tell me why I crossed off Columbus Day when I handed in my paper. I said, "Get this mess out of here." Okay. You know why I did it? Let me educate you.
Ooh. Can we just keep it light? Can we keep it light and fluffy?
You know what?
Look, I don't want to know.
Erica, I know why.
Okay. You know who Christopher Columbus was, okay? He was, okay.
Okay.
So
do the Christmas. What's happening with the holidays again?
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
So if
you don't know, just Google it.
Just Google what he actually did and the people's land that he murdered and took their land from them. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, but when we do have kids, I think that'll that'll be interesting because, you know, Thanksgiving is just an American holiday, so that's my side, but also Christmas is really important to you, and his dad's birthday is on Christmas too. So it'll just be interesting. I don't know if they'll come over here, or if we ever live in Ireland, then it would just be a phone call or a FaceTime, or so it just depends. But I think our decisions are sort of made for us in some ways because they're so far apart. There's no way that we could travel to both places. So that's sort of how we have done holidays.
Yeah. Since living here, holidays, obviously, whatever family things we're doing, that's always fun. I enjoy that part. And then something that our church was doing, the young adults were doing 2 years in a row, we started this Friendsgiving event, which was really cool. We're actually continuing it this year, which will be fun.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it just won't be like a church-related thing. It's just friends getting together. But it's a lot of fun because we would go all out on decorations and marketing and promotions, and everyone would come together and make crafts and all this other stuff, and just bring a dish to share. It's like a potluck, a big potluck, and music and games and just fellowship and fun. And I really love people.
That's good, Aaron.
You just
really
you gotta
good.
be
Power
the right
to
person.
you.
Yes.
Good for you. Me and Erica are like,
I can't.
I love them, but I can't do them for long stretches of time.
I understand that.
Or certain types of them.
Well, no, I'm just saying because I'm a little bit more mature, so I can deal with people.
You can.
And I love people, but my personality in terms of being an introvert, long stretches, it's
too much.
Drains me.
Too much.
Yeah.
I'm literally like a limp rag once I'm done.
And that's something you have to be careful of in the holidays too, is because I think you have to be aware of your own and also respect other people's boundaries.
Right.
Like as an introvert, I cannot be at a party every other night.
Yeah.
It's too
much.
much.
I
It's
get that.
too
It's
much.
too much.
And it's like for other people, so they don't understand it because that's the way their life is. And it's
Right.
like, well, sweetie Petey, I'm not you. You
Right.
can be out every night and you like that, and that's your
Right.
life. But it doesn't mean that I'm antisocial.
Right.
It means that I'm trying to protect my energies.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's some of the things that Dad and I he's still struggling with trying to understand about me. He doesn't see it that way. He sees it as Teresa. Jesus loves people. Look, babe, I love people too.
People
Honestly,
too.
I love them.
Ain't got nothing to do with
Hey,
Jesus.
I just love them inside of me.
Love them
12
from
to
afar.
3. I love them from
12 to 3.
and then get out.
But anyway,
You're more like Dad.
Yes.
yeah, I
You can
enjoy
do
that.
that.
I
You
enjoy
can do
that,
that,
especially
yeah.
if it's people that I really like
Yeah.
and love. I enjoy being around them, just to
Yeah.
be around. We don't have to do much. I just like to be in your presence of good people, good fellowship,
Yeah.
good music, and a good time. I like to create atmospheres.
Yep.
So that was part of my Friendsgiving experience too.
When is it this year?
This year's the 25th.
3rd, I think, it's next Saturday. The week from
It's
today.
next Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, at 5 till 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
So all our little friends and stuff
Where's it going to be?
at Delicia and Justin's house,
that's
and they've
nice.
sent all these little text invites to little groups of people that they're
that's
involved with and
nice.
stuff. So it'll be fun.
It'll be really fun.
I'm really looking forward to that, and I just kind of just roll with the punches. Really, whatever my friends are doing that's extracurricular, because we have our 1 or 2 days that we have our family stuff happening, and that's usually the day of Thanksgiving and then the day of Christmas that we have stuff going on, and then otherwise it's kind of like a free for all. You just kind of do whatever.
I meant to tell you guys, Daddy and I are going to, it's called Dazzling Scottsdale. They have like four weeks of events between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And on the 30th, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, they're going to be doing the lighting of the tree over at Waterford, where Daddy and I used to live, and singing Christmas carols.
Oh,
How much
I would
is
love
it?
to come.
Daddy and I are going.
How much is it?
It's free.
Oh, maybe we'll come with Steph's parents.
Oh yeah, they'll
They'll be
here.
here.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
What
That
time?
would be great.
Oh, I'll have to say, I'll send you guys the information.
Yeah.
Wait, did you want us to come, or was this like?
Oh,
No.
Okay,
That's
we
why
were
I
all
was
about
talking.
that.
Yeah, I like that.
That might
Yeah.
be really
Oh,
fun.
I
We'll see.
love that
They
stuff.
might be so jet lagged, but that
Yeah.
would be.
That would be fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy stuff like that.
I enjoy
really
stuff
do.
like that. And singing Christmas carols?
Yes.
And the last couple of years we've gone to the zoo lights, haven't we?
Zoo lights,
we
yeah.
did that once.
Last year.
Last year.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys go the year before?
No, that was
I
our
thought
first
that
time. I
was-
think
oh.
Eldon and Lexicon, they
went
usually
there.
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my first time, but I enjoyed it.
Elton kind of has some traditional things that he does.
Yes.
But I think that's Lexi.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole Halloween bowling dress up
Yeah.
thing.
They do a lot of like these are the traditions that we do.
Yeah. Right, and that's good that they're setting up their own traditions. I like that.
I like that too. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So, anyways, that's kind of what I do for Christmas. Like with the young adults, like the last couple of years, we have like an ugly Christmas sweater party for volunteer parties and stuff like that. And then Delicia invited me to her family. They had like everybody was just over, like it was a pajama party, and they opened up their gifts early. So I enjoy just to be around. Like I don't have to. I'm not in your family, but I like to be around good people like that. So I enjoy stuff like that. That's nice. We'll see what happens this year, but that's been me the last few years.
We're gonna do for Christmas. I think we're gonna do like a Christmas brunch.
Okay.
And then
did we do that last year too?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have some breakfasty stuff. Maybe like a French bread casserole.
French toast, something.
A French toast casserole. But we're gonna have like if we have leftover stuffing and pans of that, then left in the freezer, I'm gonna pull that out and the potatoes and stuff like that, and warm those up. But I'm also gonna do beef tenderloin on the grill.
Oh wow!
So
wow.
So, my mom is a great cook, guys.
Yeah.
Hi Megan Rios, my friend from
Hi
Chicago.
Megan. I don't know her. I like the Megan Stevenson. Did I say I like him or I know her?
You said I liked her.
Ooh, I like you too, Megan.
I
meant to say I know the Megan. That came out wrong.
Yeah.
I like you too.
Yes. Just hasn't had the pleasure of meeting you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I know I love you.
She's like her.
Aww. Can you come for Thanksgiving?
She's pregnant too. So
no.
She's due.
For Thanksgiving. Fly on out.
Yeah. 34 weeks, I think.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah. So
congrats.
Having their first baby. So that's exciting.
Cool. Yeah.
So that'll be exciting for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And we'll do our Christmas gift exchange.
Yes. Erica's leading this year.
Yeah. Christmas gift exchange.
We use an app called Elfster.
Yeah.
Which you put your name, you register for the app, and then you create a wish list of items that you would like to get, and then
under a certain price range.
Yes, and then you can select a date where the app itself will tell you who the person that you have to buy a gift for, which is cool. Fun.
And Erica was trying to guess everybody's last year.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who had who?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think it should be a prize for if I do guess.
Well, you're.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up.
We don't. We still have 20%.
Well, hurry up. This live, I would be mad if this live messed up.
I know, because this has been a good video.
Yeah, it has been.
All right.
Anyway, Megan says she wished they could come. Thank you. Okay.
Oops.
You're so weird.
I told
she
you.
did
I
warn
said
us.
from the beginning.
I know. She did
I
warn
said
us.
from the beginning.
She's like
that I was feeling weird.
She's like, I'm in a weird place.
Yes.
I think that's it though. That's sort of how we do the holidays, how we approach it.
We're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
The next time you hear from us, Thanksgiving when it passed, we'll have. I'm sure we'll have tons of fun stories.
Yeah.
We'll have some news too of what's happening in the new year. Stay tuned. Well, you know, I got my thing going on.
Okay. Stay tuned for that. Until then, I'm Erica.
I'm Erin.
I'm Teresa.
And we're the Lashley
ladies.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Unani.
What?
Turn it off, please. Please turn it off. I can't.
Wow. Bye, everybody. I could not.